Hey everybody, this is Putt Putt King, and I'm back with this week's story time. And for this week's story time, I'm going to tell you about how most of third crew, well, now former third crew at work, most of us got cut that night, as in sent home early. But I'll go ahead and tell you about it. Let's get into the story. So it was just one night, one warm Saturday night, and we're all working, and well, you would expect on Saturday night for it to be busy. We weren't that busy that much as expected, and so we just, so we're just kind of thinking, oh, it'll pick up, it'll pick back up, pick back up, and we thought everything was going fine. Of course, I don't know really much about it and everything because I'm maintenance, so I just do all the maintenance work back there. But I am still a part of third crew. But what we didn't know was that there was a lot of cutting going on that night. But the way I can see it, I got cut and three others did too. One, I would expect, that, they wouldn't cut, but they did. But then again, she has gone home early as well. Anyway, we didn't, somebody had gotten cut before us, and, we did not know because they were cutting me and one other girl at one time. We were the second and third ones to be cut. We were about to go out. Well, I was about to get my breakfast and then walk out with the girl, take her home. But then again, there was another one from third crew, just sitting there, and she's like, and she was saying, she we're supposed the schedules usually work from 10 to 6, but you can cut anybody anytime. And I remember one of our people on third crew, they were just like, I was the first one to get cut. I got cut at 2:30. So okay, so she gets cut at 2:30. I don't know about it. Nobody else probably knew about it. We're all still working. And then about maybe 10 till 4, somewhere around there, you know, I I get cut, and and one of the other girls get cut too. So, we're thinking, why are they cut three people? And then you see, one of the managers, well, manager in training, she comes out and everything. Apparently, she says she got cut too. I asked, like, why all of us, is labor like so high that they're mostly cutting almost everybody. And they said, that was the reason and everything. But they were covering everything that I had not gotten done yet that I was going to get done later in the night. I remember that saw one of the managers, doing like a quick lot check, what I usually do, but hadn't gotten to yet. She had gotten there, and we see, and of course, see a couple managers, coming out, just outside, and they're looking at us, and they're like, "You're all still here?" We're like, "Yeah, well, we're just here off the clock talking," and that's when I decided to ask her. I was like, was labor so high you had to cut all of us? She's like, yeah, labor's really bad at this point. And then she looked at the girl I'm supposed to take home, and she was looking at her saying, you probably should have gone home first because you had overtime. And then the other girl that got cut at 2:30, she's like, hello, I had overtime too. So I think that was, they noticed one girl having overtime, but the other one that they cut, didn't notice. But anyway, yeah, we had ended up having two overtimes and a short work night that night. It's about, let's see, when she got cut, let's see, we got cut at about maybe close to a 4, so maybe about 3/4 of the work day of the work night. But what I was really surprised was when they cut one of the managers in training, and they just, had her, go home too. I said, so all in all, we had 4 people cut that night. that's the most I've ever. I mean, I've seen people get caught. I mean, not get caught. Get cut three. I've seen three at a time, but never when I saw four. I mean, basically the only people that were left on the third shift that night were the two managers, and then of course one of them, the manager's daughter, her daughter that also worked. She was the only third crew cooker that stayed. And I don't know if she got cut later or what it is, but after we got cut, we were seeing that you know, yeah, me and three other girls got cut. We and the only one that got to stay there was lucky. Well, we thought the manager and well, managers, of course, their daughter's gonna get lucky because they can stay, but of course we get cut and have to go home, so we're not so lucky. One of my friends said, usually they're like, I usually do want to stay and work and everything, but I'm kind of tired tonight, so I'm for going home. So yeah, four of us go home, and who gets to stay for the whole shift? The two managers and 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 one of the manager's daughters, of course. So yeah, I guess their daughter stays, because they don't want to cut her, but they'll cut everybody else. I guess it's kind of hard, and how and what the financial situation is. And I know they hate to cut people, but they say they usually have to do it because labor gets too high all the time. And one of my work friends said there is one of the managers there that actually does care about labor, so she makes sure it gets stable. And that was of course she was one of the ones that cut the four of us that night. Me as the maintenance person, of course, and then three other girls that were working that night as well. But yeah, it went back to normal the next night. But woo, they sent about maybe we had maybe four people there, and they send half of us home, because of labor. No one gets to, only one that gets to stay is one of the manager's daughters, and the two others that are managers. But if you like this story, well, of course, before I ask, do you like the story? This is the end of the story. If you like this story, just please be sure to leave a comment and hit the like button and hit the red subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss a video. And I'll be back next week with another video. Until then, I'll see you all next time. Y'all have a good week.